Bridge Court roundabout at the moment on all approaches there. Those ongoing roadworks are causing problems, it seems, but not too bad at the moment. It's also getting a little busy at the Air Balloon roundabout too. Nothing too bad, but heading northbound on the A417 up to the roundabout is quite slow as we go through the morning. And looking at the motorway cameras, it also seems to be clear on the M5 and M50 around the county this morning. There is some slower traffic heading northbound from junction 13 for Stroud on the M5, but nothing too major there either. Now for a look further afield, here's Aaron.
Thank you. There is one in place on the M5 southbound. There's a broken down vehicle. It's between junction 5 and 6 for Worcester. One lane closed on the original 7 crossing. That's due to strong winds, but it's all fine on the trains.
I'll take you through the weather in a moment. Hello, Paul. Sent me a lovely photo of the car, all covered in snow this morning, frosted over, and she's placed a stress ball on the top of the car, which is lovely, thank you. In Hadley this morning, Land Rover preheater is melting what's covering the windows. Junction 9 report to follow when I get to work. We do appreciate that. Friday morning, 7:30, with the BBC News now for Gloucestershire. Rhiannon and why not?
The public are being asked to give feedback on parking in Cheltenham. The Borough Council is conducting a survey asking people about pricing, access and disabled provision to help them plan for the next decade. Andrew McKinley from the council says people will be able to have their say on the price.
Parking charges vary depending on which car park you go to, and that's true for Cheltenham and indeed the rest of the county. So that's one of the questions that's specifically asked is, do people think the car parking is expensive or good value or whatever?
Gloucester Rugby have announced another major chart-topping act is going to perform at Kingsholm. The girl band Little Mix will be performing at the venue in the summer. The group won the X Factor talent show in 2011 and have been nominated for 2 Brit Awards. They're the latest artists to perform at Kingsholm and follow in the footsteps of Lionel Richie, Elton John and Madness. Mike Turner is commercial director at Gloucester Rugby.
Well, it's massive for the club. Obviously, we are now well and truly down as a concert venue, so obviously there's going to be there's a lot of risk because we are taking the risk. But however, we believe that financially we should do quite well out of it at the end of the day.
Police in Gloucestershire are hoping a 24-hour Twitter-thon will highlight the problems caused by hoax and nuisance 999 calls. The force is using the social media platform Twitter to share details of ongoing incidents and calls to their control room. The force say they receive hoax calls almost daily. Parents have got until this Sunday to choose the primary school they want for their children. Gloucestershire County Council has a 5-school preference system, but the authority is warning the demand for school places is high. The number of first-time home buyers reached its highest level last year since the financial crisis of 2007. Our personal finance correspondent Simon Gompert has been looking at the figures compiled by the Halifax.
Low interest rates and government help to buy schemes have assisted many in getting on the housing ladder. The average first-time buyer's deposit has risen from £15,000 to £32,000 in a decade, buying typically a home worth £205,000, according to the Halifax. It's not the same picture everywhere. The deposit needed in Northern Ireland has gone down, while in London the average deposit has jumped to over £100,000, out of reach for most young people without a high-paying job or help from the bank of mum and dad. The average age of first-time buyers has been creeping up. It's now 34 in some London boroughs.
And an evening of miserable music is being held in Cirencester. Called Everything is Awful, the concert is aptly being held today on Friday the 13th. That's the BBC News for Gloucestershire. It's 7:33.
Well, I think we need it this morning. We've had some funny stories of windscreen wipers trying to sort out what happens when your temperature gets to a certain level and people get absolutely covered in snow this morning. Morning Ian, light dusting in Dursley this morning, not too much temperature about 1, so that's why it's kind of sticking a little bit, isn't it? So Bobby Hunt, I've knighted him because he should be at Gloucester for drove in from Barker, but actually the interesting thing was more going through Gloucester this morning.
Yeah, it was pretty bad going around the northern bypass, but there's quite a lot around Slimridge. It's quite icy around there.
I was at Applegates this week when we did our road trip. We're from Applegates, right on the A38. The view from the office, you see Tyndall's monument, and isn't that just
lovely?
Look at your...
My part of the world, of course.
It is lovely, that's a lovely part of the world. Right, we have an answer for your quiz, actually,
Yes.
by the way. This is Bob who's nicked my GCHQ book. The question is, what's unique about the word underground? Jennifer in Stroud. Hi, Mark and Bob. Is it that it starts and ends with UND?
Correct. It's the only word in English language that starts and ends with UND.
I was surprised to find a covering of snow here in in Stroud. Jennifer, well done, you have sorted it. B has got the weather for us.
Hello, good morning. Well, it's a cold start to the day. Some parts of Gloucestershire have dipped below freezing, so we have got some ice on the roads first thing. And I think today, whilst we will see more sunshine than yesterday, we do run the risk of catching further wintry showers. Some could bring us some sleet and some hail as well. Now, the winds are going to be strong coming down from the northwest, so despite the sunshine, it's going to feel bitterly cold with highs of 5 degrees.
The great thing is, if you're still in bed or just around kicking around the house and you want to see what Gloucestershire looks like, if you just go on facebook.com/BBC Gloucestershire, all the photos you sent in for me this morning, they're up there. And you might still be in bed with the curtains drawn thinking, it's just a normal morning. It isn't really. Don't worry, everyone can get where they need to get. It might just take a couple of minutes longer. But the county looks amazing. Facebook.com/BBC Gloucestershire. Or look at the ones that we're retweeting on our Twitter feed at BBC Gloss as well. Some good stuff coming in. Right, what have we learned so far? If you have just joined us, Little Mix will be starring at Kingsholm. The date is the 24th of June. Tickets pre-sale for club members, season ticket holders from the 14th of January, which I do believe might be tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Ticket sales for the members of the public is on Monday the 16th at 9 AM as well. Ticket prices go from £38.50 for standing up to £42.50 for seating. But there will be someone in your family who the thought of seeing Little Mix is going to be an amazing thing. Parking in Cheltenham, we just had a borough council on, head of parking, saying, is it too expensive? We're doing a consultation. I think many people do think it is. Some more comments. Gordon, I went to Cheltenham a couple of weeks ago, found a cheap car park by Regent's Arcade, all pay machines out of action. So if you didn't have a mobile phone like me, you'd be booked for not paying. Sam, really expensive near the brewery. I go to Gloucester. Jan, so expensive I don't bother going anymore. There are so many alternatives. And Jess, ridiculously expensive. Matt, resident permits, an absolute joke. I pay money each month, but other drivers are entitled to pay on my street for free after 8 PM. Every evening after a long shift, I spend time driving round and round and round. If you are new to this story, the other thing is, this isn't the Borough Council, this is the County Council. Have changed other areas where we previously could park for free as well. They put in pay meters will be introduced at the Lansdowne, West End and the railway station areas where many people live in. So the impact on the car parks in Cheltenham is going to be huge. Thoughts please, they want to hear from you. Go onto their website, the Borough Council, they want to hear from you. But very simply, does the parking charges in Cheltenham affect what you do in the town, or do you avoid it totally because of it? Cummings at bbc.co.uk. The other thing is miserable music. The sad song, that some of it is therapy, makes you better. Some of it is just so bad it makes you laugh. Country music is the best, I think. It's the lyrics in country music. I'm sure there's one saying, I have to walk into the room backwards so when I leave I can't see you because we're about to split up. Usually it's about train crashes and divorces, isn't it? Okay. Well, it's January 13th, it's cold. Some of us have abandoned our New Year resolutions, some of us haven't even started. What's the answer? Tonight, an evening of miserable music at Cirencester's Golden Cross Inn.
When I was young, I never needed anyone. Making love was just for fun. Those days are gone.
The dress code tonight is morning attire. It's an open mic night and anyone can come up and be miserable. The man behind the misery is I love it. Okay, Mark Lindsay, who calls himself Cirencester's grumpiest landlord. Morning to you.
Morning.
How are you? I'm rubbish. I'm absolutely rubbish. The thing for you is we're already laughing, which is kind of maybe what the point of it is. Go on, take me through it.
Well, I think that is the point. I think it's a celebration of things miserable, and an opportunity really to face the year ahead, gird ourselves, and hope that it can't be anything like as bad as 2016.
What's in your top 5 when it comes to miserable?
Top 5 songs?
Yeah.
Me, I think you probably played about 4 of them just now.
Thing is, well, there are 2 types, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyone's got this theory. There's miserable that actually is good. It makes you feel better for some strange, perverse reasons. And there's other misery that's so bad it's almost funny.
I think that's true enough, and certainly one can look at it and say, well, there's somebody in the world worse off than me, which always helps. I think from my perspective.
And it is open mic, so people can just come up, but they do have to do something that is vaguely miserable.
Well, what I'll do is I'll pass you over to Steve Kinley, who is actually the brains behind this evening. I'm more sort of just providing the venue, and he can probably give you a bit more information.
All right, let's get Stevens, because Steve is the musician behind this one. Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Hi. And that's a strong word.
Are you feeling rubbish this morning? Are you feeling miserable?
I am a bit, but I'm just tired.
Okay, that's all right. That's what we need. Right, so for you, what's your involvement musically with this?
Well, I've always liked that music. I'm a musician myself, and I've always been drawn to, ever since I was a kid, it was all sad songs I liked. I write sad songs, and but it's the thing that compels me. I think the good things in life, I don't want to dwell on them. I just want to enjoy them. But it's the sad things that make me ask all the questions. Why do we have to go through that? And I just find it more sort of cathartic and compelling.
But you're right, and we're trying to work out why that could be, because let's say a Phil Collins track, maybe in these Genesis days, there's one from the album Duke called Please Don't Ask, which is the most heartbreaking but most therapeutic song. There's Odyssey, Looking for a Way Out, which is a beautiful song, but it's about saying to someone, you've got to go, oh, I don't want you to go, oh, you've got to go. And it takes you, but you actually feel better at the end of it.
I think it's because it's real, and that we all feel, we all go through it. So I think if you try and ignore it, it's just not healthy, is it? But I've been putting this playlist together for a week now, and a lot of the music is very sad, but it's so beautiful. And if sadness kind of inspires people to make beautiful music or beautiful art, then that's a good thing. I mean, some of it is really nasty, really rotten, and I kind of enjoy that as well. It's all about the balance, really.
Can you just give me a couple of tracks that you will be playing tonight?
Well, there's obvious ones. There will be some Smith. Yeah. There will be The Cure. But for me, one of the reasons for tonight was to kind of help share some music that perhaps people haven't heard. When I go out to a club night, I love hearing music that I haven't heard and getting excited about new stuff. So again, it's a chance for people to come and maybe share stuff that not everyone's heard. So there's bands like Mogwai, who people may not have heard about. There's a guy called John Grant, and Sleaford Mods, which are kind of up-and-coming band at the moment. A kind of punk, sort of slightly angry, but again, anger and sadness and frustration, it all goes in the pot.
Well, I can't say enjoy tonight, but be miserable tonight, but get the catharsis element out of it. Thank you, Steve. Thank you to Mark for that one. All right, that's the miserable music. It's the Cirencesters Golden Cross. I thought he was really interesting.
He was good. But there are 2 sorts of miserable songs. There are songs that the words make you feel sad. I mean, the song "Dance with Your Daddy Again."
Oh yeah,
as a dad yourself.
Yeah.
I can't listen to that without welling up. No. It's all about the dad dying and the son saying he won't be able to dance with his dad again. But that's the words. But then there's the tunes that aren't exactly uplifting. I mean, Leonard Cohen, masterful, but hey, that's no way to say goodbye. The way he sings it is like a dirge, really. So yeah, I mean, but if a song makes you feel sad, it's work, doesn't it? Really?
It has to, but then there's a pathos with it, and then what happens then with that sad? No, you're right.
I'm welling up already about dancing.
Right, we're going to find it. We've got it in the playlist. Bit of music. Tom, could you find for us in the next few minutes? Dance with My Father.
I can do that.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a lovely song.
You might have to do a bit of digging for this one. Odyssey, if you're looking for a way out, there's a little bit in it where it's about stay with me, and oh, don't go. Oh, yes, do go. Oh, all right. And there's a bit in the middle where it gets a little bit.
Leave it with me.
That's beautiful.
Johnny Sleaford mods?
Thank heavens we don't. Okay, what's happening on the roads?
Yeah, good morning. A few issues on the county's roads this morning. The overnight snow and ice has only made things worse around the county. There are some delays at the Elmbridge Court roundabout at the moment on all approaches there. Thanks to Russell for calling to let us know the traffic lights there are currently not working, which is causing some queuing and some very heavy traffic, especially as you approach from Longford. He also says that the outside lane of the roundabout itself is quite slippy at the moment. Also, a couple of reports of an accident on Swindon Road in Cirencester now. The police there say a car has collided with a barrier, and reports say that the road is partially blocked now. We've also had a call to let us know that Abbeymead Avenue from Abbeymead itself up to Tesco in Brockworth has not been gritted at all and is currently at a standstill. If you can update us on that one, then do give us a call. Fair bit of slow traffic on the motorways as well this morning. Going southbound on the M5 from junction 9 for Tewkesbury is busy but moving, and it's also getting busier at junction 11 at the Golden Valley bypass. If you do spot anything else, give me a call on 01452 307575.
Right, head of music, off you go.
I'm on it.
Good luck for that one. Citizen front page, of course, Kingsholm glory days when it comes to Little Mix. I think we need Peter Dixon doing our 10 to 8 time check this morning. The Echo today, danger in the skies. This is about a warning over threat to planes as drones flown into the airport. Strong story in the Echo today. Lots of reports about, you know, Laurie Lee's original house, the one he grew up in, and the people who bought it doing stuff with it, and did they need retrospective planning permission. They have managed to keep it as it is, presumably. That didn't make sense. They've been allowed to do the alterations, is what I'm saying, as opposed to having to pull them down. That's reported in the locals and the nationals today. You're in trouble, front page of the Sun. PM's new Brexit envoy linked to spy claims. He handed over the dodgy sex dossier. That's the front page of the Sun this morning. Yeah, so that's Kremlin blames Britain for Trump's sex storm. That's the way that one's moved on. British spy in hiding now. So that's sort of
that you're in trouble. I thought you were referring to a story I heard on the way up about Wee and how you can tell if you this new thing from the NHS came out this morning, if they can tell what you've eaten by taking a sample of your urine, and you send it to your doctor, and your doctor can say, well, you're eating all the wrong stuff.
I never knew that, but that's something else we've learned this morning as well. Bob Hunt with us this morning, by the way.
In the last game, Gloucester played Worcester at Kingsholm and blew the doors off.
The supporters there for Matt Scott, and Matt Scott will run the ball in for Gloucester, 20 metres out.
Now they head to Treviso in the European Challenge Cup.
Safer travel. Giving us a picture, here's Al.
Well, not looking too bad at all out there. Main routes are running quite well. As I said, the gritters have been out 3 times in the last 12 hours, so main routes are looking pretty good. On the cameras, particularly on the A34 southbound, good steady flow of traffic actually from junction 9 down to from the M40 down towards Weston on the green. A40 eastbound though, that's looking busier now from Barnard Gate down towards Cassington, and the A420, that's looking a little bit slow on the speed sensors now between Farringdon and Littleworth. Delays of about 6 to 8 minutes there. You might give me a call and let me know if something has happened in and around that area. Into the city centre, getting busier now on most inbound routes, particularly on the A40 London Road from the Thornhill Park and Ride up towards the Headington roundabout. Botley Road a bit busier too from Seacourt down to Frieswide Square, and Woodstock and Banbury Roads, the usual busy patches starting to appear there. On the Ring Road, the Eastern Bypass, that's quite busy now between Cowley Junction and a little more roundabout, a little bit stop-starty in places along there. Southern Bypass A423, there's a good steady flow of traffic coming in off the Hinksey Hill interchange down towards the Kennington roundabout and the A40 Northern Bypass. That's running okay actually from Elsfield Way down towards the Cutslow traffic lights. Expect some delays on the A418 though from around Tame on the Tame Ring Road. Just looking at the sensors there, looking quite busy coming down from Haddenham down towards the Scottsgrove roundabout there for the Kingsley Road roundabout. You're looking at delays of about 4 or 5 minutes there. And on the trains, all services are running to time on the departure boards. Live from the Oxfordshire Traffic Control Centre, I'm Al Ryan.
Call with your travel news. 03.
It's about shopping in the town. Helen, too expensive. Jonathan, overpriced. Are we hearing a theme here?
Mark Cummings at breakfast.
BBC Radio Gloucestershire.
If we get our timings right, we'll have Head of X Factor doing the 10 to 8 time check. But obviously, because it was a Little Mix 1 X Factor, and they're going to be starring at Kingsholm. Let's have a little bit of music.
all goes normal again.
So if you're season ticket holder, club members, you can get the tickets from 9 o'clock tomorrow, Monday, of course. Or just general members of the public who don't actually have a season ticket or a club member as well. Tickets from 9 a.m. If you think that is what someone in your family would love to have, and I'm sure they would, the date, of course, for all of this is the 24th of June.
Now, just tell us then a little bit about what you do remember as you were coming in towards that landing.
You just can't see them. I literally only noticed the power lines that they've been into 10 metres before I hit them.
Anna King.
My feet came up, my arms came up to protect my face as I was literally head in line with them. And at that point is where I contacted all 3 power lines, and luckily for me, they all broke.
BBC Radio Gloucestershire.
And I understand you're now nicknamed Flash for the rest of your life.
Hopefully not. Thanks, Dudley, for that one. I will never forget you.
Anna King, weekdays from 9 on BBC Radio Gloucestershire.
And it will be Nikki with you today. Alright, our whistle from the Holloway's iconic company in Stroud, finished up in the 70s, started 1800 and frozen to death, clothing manufacturing company, and they had the whistle. We're trying to get the whistle working again. We've got hold of it. The Nailsworth Repair Cafe helped us on Sunday. Thank you so much for everyone who helped us there. And now Professor Jeremy Miller from Sparek Sarco got in touch hearing about this because, of course, well, what they do at Sparek Sarco, they can put some steam into it. So we have to leave it with them for a few days. And we dropped stuff yesterday with our reporter, Heather Simons.
Just coming into the steam lab. Now, driving towards this place through the Kingsditch Industrial Estate, I was guided by an enormous plume of steam, and there's a lot of hissing in this great big room we're in now. Jeremy, is that something to do with the steam I saw?
Yeah, absolutely. Steam laboratory here is used to test all the new products. We have to vent a bit of steam occasionally.
Now, you got in touch with the programme because we were talking about our whistle. Now, we got the Repair Cafe to work it with air, but you said that's not quite right. Why did you get in touch?